Yo, 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 what's up? This is Jeremy from Judge Innovation Garage in the Peach Capital of the state, baby. All right, boys and girls. Today is Sunday. Let's see. I think it's the Derby was last night. So I think last night was the 28th. I don't know. I know today's Sunday. And they said there was about 70% chance of rain this afternoon. So that's a good thing. So, little update. Have I ever told you I dislike mechanic work? I did mechanic work for many, 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 many years until I went over to the body work side, the metal fabricating side. Um, you know, my, at a young age, 8, 9 years old, I tear shit apart, put it back together, see why it worked. Just, just normal, typical Generation X kid tearing stuff apart, chopping up bicycles, just whatever, you know what I mean? So I don't do a lot of mechanic work because I just don't like the grease. But nevertheless, let's get right to it. So here is the battle zone. So I just went ahead and did it on the trailer. Instead of trying to move it and get it up there, just do it right here. You don't need many tools. 14, 12. Look, that breeze is coming. 14, 12, 10, 18. A couple star bits, some clamps, some hose cutters. I didn't cut no wiring harness, but this is what I did. I popped the transmission off, and let's walk over here and look at it. I told you guys wrong. I told you it was a T45. It is not a T45. I don't know why I told y'all that. Correction. I don't know what I was thinking. It's a T5 Mustang style, and I got this tore down. So tomorrow I got it pulled off. So tomorrow I'm gonna go ahead and take this transmission mount off, and once I take this off, I am going to take it to Rollover Racing and drop it off. I oven clean this thing. I'm gonna pressure wash it some more to get some more of this grit off before I take it. I'm gonna take it to Rollover Racing. I'm gonna drop it off. I'm gonna have him pull the cover off, just inspect it, make sure everything's good. Normal wear and tear, stuff like that. And then this bad boy will be up for sale. And then I will let you know if anybody's looking for a T5 with a Mustang with the bell housing, flywheel, and all. I mean, they're going to get now the clutch. Clutch won't be no good. I'd suggest buying a new clutch, but flywheel, the whole 9 yards. I'm going to check and make sure if the starter is different. If the starter is different between an automatic and a manual, like it is on a GM, it'll be the starter too. So starter, flywheel, pressure plate, all this will go with it. But I know the clutch won't be no good. Now the car was a running driving car, but I'd suggest replacing the clutch if you're going this far. But the flywheel and all, and go from there. Also, I have pulled most. I picked it up with my tractor, pressure washed the fire out of it. I unplugged everything. I have removed most of the stuff. So I don't have a puller to pull this off to get this bolt. I do not have these star. You can't even get to it because the way it is. So you have to pull this off, get this bolt so I can take this off. Then once I take that off, then I'm going to leave the water pump. I'm going to leave the intake just because I don't want nothing to get into it. I'm going to leave the distributor, but I'm going to take this off. I'm going to leave the headers on it. I'm going to leave everything else on it that's on it. And then I'm going to take it to the engine shop over in Mooresville and tell them that they can pull the rest of it off, put it all in boxes, and then go through the whole engine, and just rebuild it. Rings, pistons, bearings, line, everything. Water pump, oil pump, everything. Just go through the whole engine. All right, and then tell them to put a regular 4-barrel intake on it, because we're going to go with that MSD Atomic 2 fuel injection system. And then I'll get everything else back, the headers, the exhaust manifolds. I'll get all that back, and then go from there. Tell them to put a new water pump on it, timing chain, everything, boys and girls. Look, this thing was running and driving, which is great. That's a good foundation, but as a business owner, I can't put this in something as hard to get to as a 61 box truck and something go wrong, lose oil pressure, drop a valve, whatever. So it's a good donor. I'm glad I got it. Now we got to go through it and make it even nicer. And then we'll go from there. I'm still trying to talk him into putting like a little cam in it, give it a little bumpy to bump, just a little bit, but go from there. All these brackets and stuff. Let me walk over here and I'll show you. I got these boxes that I get from the pallet place, like this, and then I bag and tag and put everything in here. Wiring harness, didn't cut nothing. I put everything in here in this box, and then when it gets back, I'll take all these brackets, all these aluminum brackets, and I'll take them to the powder coater and have them blast them and have them powder coat it, and then I won't have to worry about it. But let me turn this around. That's a little update on the Mustang, or excuse me, on the 61 Ford box truck. Oh yeah, also something else I'm going to take off. I'm going to take off the engine mounts. I'm going to take the engine mounts off of it and put them in the box too. There's pretty much nothing else. I'll probably take this MSD coil off of it, and that'll probably just be about it. So when the engine shop calls me and tells me it's ready to go, and I go pick it up, this is what I expect. 4-barrel intake, new water pump, new timing chain, heads done. If it needs valves, whatever she needs, get it. Okay. And then, like I say, I'll double check on the flywheel. And if the flywheel is different for an automatic transmission, have them put a flywheel on it. I'll go ahead and have them to drop the distributor in it, put it on top dead center, put the timing in it. That's one thing less I'll have to deal with. And then I'll paint everything, get everything painted with epoxy and PPG paint or that of that nature. Once all that's done, then I'll put it on a engine stand and just wait. I'll go ahead and put the Phytech. Go ahead and put the MST Atomic 2 on it, put some headers on it, or check out those, see if those are stock. If those are stock, I don't know if they are or not. I don't, like I say, Mustangs and Fords, I don't deal much with them. If those are stock headers or long tube manifold, it's kind of weird how they're pinched, but I'll look and see what I can find, because the way they dump, that'd be great in that F100. New engine mounts, like I said, go through and get everything done. New air conditioner compressor. I'll take the alternator up to the alternator place and have them test it. New pulleys, new bearings. You get it, fellas. Just go through everything. You know what I mean? And then it'll be sitting on the engine stand ready to go. And then look for a transmission. I'm still looking for an automatic overdrive 96, 97 cable driven, not computer driven, automatic. If anybody has one, drop your information in a comment. Let me know. Like I said, I'm still looking for one. And then once all that's done, and then the chassis is done at Fat Man, and I go pick it up, then only thing you can do is just pick up the engine, bolt the transmission on it, set it in the frame, and lickety split, we're good to go. And then I will take and check out this dry shaft, right? I will see here's the dry shaft, right? Here's the dry shaft. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the right length. So I'm more than likely going to have to order a dry shaft from PST, which is fine. I'll just keep that yoke. I'll just keep this dry shaft because somebody might need it or whatever. Don't never throw away parts. And go from there. I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you stuck this far. Drop a comment. Let me know what you're working on. Subscribe, share it with your friends, and let me know. Like I said, the T5, once it gets a clean bill of health, it'll be for sale. I know it runs and drives, but I just want to go through it and make sure. And then if it needs something, replace it, and then it'll be for sale. And the only reason why getting rid of the T5 is because I need an automatic. Remember I said, boys and girls, appreciate you. Don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while you're sweeping off anybody else. Put God first, let loose and drag. Peace, some chicken grease, and out.